Alibaba. Alibaba is going to the moon. It's better than Amazon. This Chinese company is going to take over the world. Or is it another sheep in the herd? You'll find out right here, right now at Barry Charles. Come check it out. Subscribe and like to the channel right now because this is the greatest finance channel in the world. Let's go. Let's get to it. Welcome to Barry Charles Finance. Welcome. Alibaba is Alibaba Rooney, as people would say. We're going to look a deep dive at this stock, see if we can find what Alibaba is all about, what the stock price is doing, what's happening around all the analysis of the revenue and the future growth as the shares outstanding. All that is going to be covered in this episode, and what I believe where the price is going to go and where you should buy and all that stuff. All here at Barry Charles. Yes, first off here, Alibaba. Is it ready to change the world? Well, did you know it's got an operation in over 200 countries all over the world? Outstanding. There's 3 main sites: Taobao, Troll, and Alibaba.com. They also have AliExpress, which is used for pretty much everywhere else around the world to buy outside of China. And did you know if you buy at AliExpress, you sell on AliExpress, digital payments on AliExpress, and financing on AliExpress or in the Alibaba circle, this all comes back to Alibaba because they own all of these spaces. So it doesn't matter which way you spend, buy, sell, Alibaba makes money all the way to the bank on all these trades. Outstanding if you're an Alibaba fan. Alibaba also has a shipping company, a messaging app, a movie studio named Alibaba Pictures, and obviously the most important one of them all, the Alibaba Cloud. It's the clouds in the sky where you just go like that, boom, your data, all your history just goes up into the cloud and flies away like on a rainbow or a unicorn. Or will it just jump over the moon? That's the question. But getting back, all jokes aside, Alibaba is the 4th biggest cloud in the world. They've got some work to do to get up to Microsoft, Azure, and Amazon Web Services. But clearly, it's the biggest one in China, and it's been like that for a long time now. And what do they... This is one of the expectations on Alibaba Cloud. In 2 years' time, in 2025, they're expected to 3x. Yes, not just 1x, not 2x, 3x the amount of users on the cloud. And it's going to take off as the China zero policy is over. Is it over forever? That's what you'd hope so. You hope it wouldn't return. But you should see growth in Alibaba from here on in. Let's do a stock analysis right here for use right here, right now. Alibaba. Is it going to continue to lose money? If you bought it at the IPO, you would only be at break even. Yes, break even. And if you bought it at the highs of over $300, you would be crying in your sleep as 70% of your money has gone down the toilet. Woo! Yes, indeed. Does it mean it's going to stay down that low? I don't think so. With a current PE of 10, you're kidding me? Should be a 30 PE, folks. Alibaba. If you haven't heard that they've done share buybacks of 25 billion over the next couple of years, and they've bought about 3 billion so far, so expect that to continue to help the share dilution that it had. Let's hope it continues for us, for the shareholders out there. just to give you an idea, I am not an owner of Alibaba stock as yet. I have very, very much thought about it a couple of times, and I'm getting close to pushing the trigger, whether I do it or not, because I like to get into a big position, and you really need to get in a big position on the stock like this right now with the price has been so low before it shoots up very quickly and you miss out on the good gains. Let's have a look. First off here, just before we get to the analysis, we need to understand what has been happening with this company. They brought into an e-commerce empire in Singapore, Lazada, when they brought over $1.3 million dollars into this company, which a lot of these companies they have been bringing has really dropped their net income as all of them have been crashing to the ground. Revenue for Alibaba is from 71 billion about 4 years ago to 125 billion roughly currently. But their net income has fallen off a cliff from 19 billion to a mediocre 3 billion. What's doing? And that's been due to the investments in other public traded companies, said the company. And really that is disappointing for you shareholders out there. So pretty much you got to understand, is this a short-term hit over the last year or so? Or these companies are dead in the water and going to continue to go down and down and down? Or are they going to go up the mountain with Alibaba as they skyrocket back to profitability? They already have profitability, but the old profitability, if you know what I mean. So, that's something you got to think about with Alibaba. The shares outstanding. As we look at the shares outstanding, are we going to see this grow and continue to grow? The last couple of years has finally started to decrease, and that's what we want to see. And with their promise, I'd expect it to continue over the next couple of years. So expect that to improve the shareholder base there with the income. So what are the positives about Alibaba Rooney? Well, first of all, the Alibaba Cloud can be a huge revenue earner going into the future with more and more people using this technology. The e-commerce side obviously can continue to grow at a rapid pace, and if they get into more and more countries, look out for them to go boom, and they're looking to buy more e-commerce companies to build the empire. They could be a monopoly on the so are they a bargain right now, or are you going to put your money into a bottomless pit of despair? That is the question we want to ask ourselves about Alibaba. So is e-commerce the engine? Is where everyone goes at the moment, but will that continue into the future? Or will we find new ways, or like with the metaverse or something completely different taking over the world? That would be a concern if you're looking to invest right now. The China ban from trading from the US or other big countries around the world. The cloud network, will that continue to expand as expected, or will it have slow growth and the other big names like Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure take more of the profit share? That's where they need to really skyrocket again. Boom. And I think the big question is, can they nail India? That's where the big money can be. But the most concerning thing of all of this right now is the investment strategy. What are they buying? Are they buying companies that are absolutely off the wall, going down the drain? Or are they actually buying solid companies that are going to help grow their business? That's what you have to decide out there if you think this is an investment or not. Is the e-commerce side being overestimated with all this buying, and that the demand is not where they expect it to be? Or are they going to skyrocket like Microsoft did in about 2013 after about 10 years of going sideways before they went boom? Are they going to be one of these stories? I think so. At the moment, I think if you're looking to buy Alibaba, I'd look at the $100 mark, absolutely. Have a look at buying and then $100. I think anything under $100 is an absolute steal deal. And I think you'd easily double your money, no doubt about it. If you want a margin of safety, of course, I'd expect the e-commerce to continue, and you can, just with that alone, it could easily be a $200 and $300 stock. But the cloud side of it, yes, if they smash the cloud side of it, 500 and beyond is in the opportunity for this company. This is where you got to do your due diligence, read the 10K, do analysis like watching these videos, but watch plenty of different videos to get an idea of where this company's lying at the moment. Don't expect it to be an absolute 10x multi-banger. I don't think it's one of those stocks. It could possibly 10x if you're buying it at $80, possibly in a very long-term ratio. But I expect this company, when it flies, is going to fly for about 6 months, go boom, and then I think you just see steady growth or a bit of stagnation for the next 3 or 4 years. I think when people realize how good this company is, it's going to skyrocket and then plateau, and you just get solid earnings like most of the other big tech stocks. That's where I see Alibaba going in the future. Clearly, the cloud business is where they're going to have to nail if they want to be a real good machine. But could they buy into something like electric vehicles, like a Neo, buy them out? Then maybe they can be an absolute competition for Tesla. That would be an interesting move if I was going to do something with Alibaba with the money they got. But on current prices, I would say it's a buy. But do your own research. Well, thank you for watching the channel here, Barry Charles. We're going to have plenty more videos like this for you to get a deep dive into stocks and what we think Alibaba could, stocks like Alibaba can do for you in the future. Remember to slam dunk the like button because you are the greatest, and subscribe to the channel because we want finance to go all around the world, from Morocco to Jamaica, all the way to Ibiza. So let's party all the way to the bank. And I don't mean Silicon Valley Bank. No. But I'll see you guys at the next video.